Welcome to another edition of the words in the hymn. Today, the verse I have selected is from Hebrews chapter 4, verse 15. For we do not have a high priest who cannot be touched with the feelings of our infirmities, but was in all points tempted as we are, yet without sin. And the hymn today I have selected is this hymn which Mummy used to love a lot, and I remember hearing this hymn from the time I was very small. She used to sing it, and we used to sing the chorus always. Ask the Savior to help you, comfort, strengthen, and keep you. He is willing to aid you, He will carry you through. When we face temptations, we need to remember to yield from. You can ask the Savior to guide you. And the history of the hymn goes like this. This hymn is by Horatio R. an American musician who was struck with the idea for this hymn in a most unexpected way. One day, while working on a music theory exercise, the idea of the hymn suddenly came up to him, and taking out another sheet of paper, he quickly wrote down the lyrics that came to him. Upon completion of the words that flowed from his hand, he discovered that a few edits were needed, and the hymn remained as he wrote it. The song has become a wonderful reminder to all of us, whether young or old, of how to face temptations that we face on a daily basis. There is a story published by Stanley Stuber which tells of a riot by the women prisoners at the Sing Song prison in New York. According to this account, the riot was terribly out of hand, and the matron was desperately asking for help to tame the women. Suddenly, a clear, strong voice arose above the clamor and crying of the rebellious prisoners. Yield not to temptation, for yielding is sin. Each victory will help you some other to win. Fight manfully onward, dark passions subdue. Look ever to Jesus, He will carry you through. A hush stilled the riot. One by one, the inmates joined in the song, until as one by one they formed a line and marched quietly back to their cells. And so, this is a hymn with the usual apologies for any mistakes that might take place in the on the rendering of the hymn. I sing as I learned. I'm not a learned choir person. So this is yield not to temptation, for yielding a sin. Yield not to temptation, for yielding is sin. Each victory will help you or some others to win. Fight manfully onward, dark passion subdue. Look ever to Jesus, He will carry you through. Ask the Savior to help you, comfort, strengthen, and keep you. He is willing to aid you. He will carry you through. Shun evil companions, bad language disdain. God's name hold in reverence, don't take it in vain. Be thoughtful and honest, kind hearted and true. Look ever to Jesus, He will carry you through. Ask the Savior to help you, to comfort, strengthen, and keep you. He is willing to aid you. He will carry you through. Ask the Savior to help you, to comfort, strengthen, and keep you. He is willing to aid you. He will carry you through. Yield not to temptation, for yielding is sin. Each victory will help you some other to win. Fight manfully onward, dark passion subdue. Look ever to Jesus, He will carry you through. So why don't you ask the Savior to guide you, comfort, strengthen, and keep you? He is willing to aid you. He will carry you through.